Alright guys, so we're going to be installing our MA Performance down pipe, and J pipe, and our Invidia R400 Catback exhaust. First thing I'm going to start with though is I'm going to use this PV blaster, and I'm going to spray the hell out of the 4 bolts holding in the J pipe. I probably should have done this the night before, but when I remembered to do it, it was already pitch black out and didn't feel like jacking the car up and all that fun stuff. But as you can see, there's the 2 bolts on the bottom. There's one up top that you actually can't see there because I have terrible camera angle, and then that one on the top left there. There also, don't forget to remove the 2 O2 sensors and that ground wire right next to it. So I'm going to spray that, and yeah, we'll go from there, let that sit for a little bit, and then we're going to work our way from the back of the car up to the front for removal, and then installation from the front up. So alright, so as you can see, so I already got one of the exhausts off. Super easy, super simple. There's a comparison for you. Huge difference night and day. You got 3 inches versus 4 inches. It's really easy. 2 bolts that connect there to that Y pipe, and then you have the 2 rubber hangers. So I did end up just using the stock rubber hangers, so it wasn't that bad. But once you do that on both sides, you actually have this Y pipe to take off. Again, you got a hanger, and then there is, I am not going to remember, I believe it's a 14 millimeter bolt that holds in the back too, where it connects to the J pipe. So again, super simple, super easy. You can see the comparison, the thickness, the amount of airflow that's going to go through it is a massive difference. So something I'm super excited about. And again, do not forget to use all the gaskets in between all the connections. The only stock gasket that I'll be using is the one for the J pipe. So here's the J pipe. This is just the entire pipe as a whole before I put it on, just to see the difference. I mean, it really is night and day. It sounds night and day. I'll have some sound clips for you at the end. So yeah, so with the J pipe, of course, the 1 bolt everyone has trouble with is the top right one, where you need like an extension to get to and such. Of course, the factory stripped the hell out of that bolt. The other 3 came off super easy. Of course, I could not get that last one off because it was stripped and I didn't want to mess with it anymore, so I went and bought these. They are amazing. Literally a lifesaver, and super, super simple. Again, just attach it to your socket, and as you can see, that bolt came right out. Obviously, it took the whole, the entire stud and all, which is perfectly fine. I have the new studs from GrimmSpeed, which I would highly recommend getting before. But yeah, super, super simple. I was able to get the J pipe out with a little bit of a struggle. Some of the heat shields kind of get in the way or get stuck and so on and so forth. But again, night and day difference. So really, really simple. Pretty straightforward, except for that minor setback with the with that bolt. So installation is very, very simple. Again, you're just going to torque everything down. I went from the front of the engine to the back. Kept everything a little loose, that way I could adjust as I needed to go. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. So I lightly tightened everything from the front to the back, and then I adjusted my tailpipe, the tips, how I wanted it, and then tightened everything from there back. And then lastly, do not forget, if you are not running an aftermarket boost controller, to take out the pill. You have to do that if you do not have an aftermarket boost controller. If you do have aftermarket, that requirement is changed in general. And then here are sound clips for stock.